When you are choosing building materials for your home, whether it's inside or outside, the color of the stone is really only part of the battle that you're choosing. So I'm here with Derek Pritchett, General Manager at Thompson Building Materials, where we're talking about how the mortar and the grout actually radically affects the color of the stone or the material that you've chosen. So how does that work?
The stone or the brick, it'll change the appearance, the overall appearance of either product. So 11 to 15% of what you see on an installation is the mortar color. So it dramatically changes the overall appearance. You can have a mortarless joint where there's no mortar at all, obviously.
So that's on the lower side,
less than 11? Less than, yeah. And then an overgrout, all the way to an overgrout, which are big fat joints, mud joints, and then even a German schmear, which we've done here with the installation, where it's a color of 3 stones, and then before grouted and after grout, and it just kind of mutes it all together and blends all the colors together more evenly.
Yeah, it really dramatically changes what we're seeing what the stone that you started with. So that's the stone that you picked out.
Right.
And I'm going to go ahead and guess that you knew you wanted to do this type of overschmear and have a darker stone to start with so that your end product would be where you wanted to knit out.
And those darker stones, then the highlights will come through some of that German. And you can play with the amount of mortar color you want smeared across the stone as well, lighter, darker,
to affect your end product. What do you recommend when homeowners are actually out there shopping for stone or brick? At what point do they consider what type of mortar and grout they want to have?
Well, one thing that people want to often do is try to match the color of the grout or mortar with the product, and that's not a good idea because it ends up getting all washed out. So you want to have it complement it, but accentuate and highlight the stone or the brick. But if you have a brown brick and use a brown grout, it's all going to look brown and it's not going to work. Because
when you were saying that 15% give or take of what you're going to see is the mortar, it's nice to have a visual kind of differentiation in what you're looking at and actually see each individual stone, see each brick.
Exactly, you want it to be defined, exactly.
So we start by picking our stone, right? Our shape and our size and the kind of the profile of the stone. But how do we decide and the color, of course, but maybe slightly different than the color you want to end up with?
Right. Yeah.
How do you go about deciding what's going to be the perfect end product if you even on an installation, you're hard to match?
Well, that's to each their own,
Okay, so
there's no right or wrong. Yeah, no right or wrong.
I love that. But that's why, of course, designers and guidance from Thompson Building Materials can help you out. You want to go check them out today. They are just 5 miles outside of downtown with plenty of visual installations for you to check out. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, please comment, like, and subscribe. And when you do, you'll have full access to all of our videos, from full episodes to quick tips covering topics in all areas of home improvement. So hit that subscribe button below for quick and easy access to everything you need to know about your home.